100%. Don't know that we will. Don't know that we can. I am working off two lists. One of 48 animals, one of 51 animals. Those are from caretakers that have worked on this farm. We currently now are counting heads of the animals that we have, both deceased and that are live in pens, and a simple subtraction from that number. Hopefully, by the time we're done with this press release and before the next one, we can have the other animals that were shot last night recovered, and we can bring them back up to our totals, and we'll have a better idea of exactly how many are unaccounted for. Yes, sir.
Rick Rexel with NBC4. Could Jack and Hanna answer a question as to how someone could get this many exotic animals and keep them in one place on a farm?
I just got through talking to the governor's office about 10 minutes ago. Governor Strickland signed a bill to make these laws much stricter. It was handed over to Governor Kasich. The problem is, who enforces the laws? Who are the people that go out and inspect these places? How do we shut down these auctions in Ohio? We do have lax laws here in Ohio, but the governor's office has pledged. We'll meet with him today and tomorrow. We had a committee already. We thought we'd had this solved in about 6 more weeks. Obviously, this happened 6 weeks too early. But as long as I'm standing here, I'm not the governor. But I'll do everything I can over my dead body to put these people out of business, to shut these auctions down, but also to keep the people that breed these animals that are really good breeders we need. We don't want to shut everybody down that knows. It's a matter to me, well, you have a $5,000 permit to even begin to have these animals. Tom Stout, who works for me, was up there with our veterinarians. He called back and said, abominable, filth. We cannot put with those kind of situations with living creatures. And by the way, the sheriff did the right thing. I know we have animal rights groups giving me threatening calls right now, all sorts of things. My gosh, yeah, I can't saying this. What was he to do at nighttime with tigers and lions, leopards going out there? Now, in the wild, this could be a different situation. These cats were captive animals. Now, they were fed, I understand, maybe the day before yesterday. That's fine. Right now it's raining. That's in our favor. They're probably huddled down somewhere out of the rain. However, once they start moving, then that will help us probably figure out what to do. When you tranquilize a cat, like you said, people are saying, oh my gosh, why do you have to shoot it? I lost my dearest friend in 1973 or 4 in Knoxville, Tennessee, a veterinarian, right there with the medials, 5 tigers got loose. He tried to tranquilize one of them. The tiger jumped 18 feet, one leap, had him on the ground, that was it. The veterinarian lost his life. So there's not, you have to make decisions, everybody, in a split-second time. You can't have a child at a bus stop and these kids start running. The one thing I advise people to do, if you see these animals, you do not run. The tiger doesn't know you're a human being, or the leopard. They think of you as something running to catch. And so you stand there, you yell. 90% of the time, as he will tell you, they'll leave, all right? So if you have that happen, call the sheriff or the office, and we'll come out there with the tranquilizer, do everything we can. We're trying to do it today. We can't do it if the tiger, he said, had that kind of reaction to the tranquilizer. It's a terrible thing. This is like, to me, this is like I went to school at Muskingum. This is like not just a nightmare. It's like Noah's Ark, like wrecking right here in Zanesville, Ohio. I'm trying to try and describe this thing in my own mind. The sheriff's having a hard time, so am I. But Noah's Ark filled with tigers and lions and all leopards and a few monkeys or whatever, and it crashes here, and all of a sudden they're out there. You see, I don't know how to describe it any worse than that. Yes.
I know you talked about preliminary reports indicate that he took his own life. Your reaction to someone